In this video, I will be showing y'all some of the most broken moves in NBA 2K24 that are going to create infinite space from your defenders. In order to do these moves, you of course are going to have my Dribble Sigs. And my Dribble Sigs for 6'5" to 6'9" builds are on screen right now. And my Dribble Sigs for my small guard builds, which are 6'4" to 5'7", are also on screen right now. Now, I recommend putting together every single move that I'm going to show in this video, because if you do that, I promise you are going to be unguardable and a way better player. But that's all I got to say. Let's go ahead and get straight into the video. Now, the first move and the most broken move in NBA 2K24 is going to be the L2 cancel. Now, there are two kinds of L2 cancels you can do. You can either do one with the behind the back, or you can do an L2 cancel with the cross speed boost. So if you don't know what L2 cancel is, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all real quick. This is what the L2 cancel looks like with the cross speed boost. And there's also an L2 cancel behind the back. Like, look how broken this is. You can just this is what the normal behind the back looks like. You can't really do it while you're moving. If you try to, you'll get like that. But look, if you L2 cancel with it, look at that. That's unguardable. Now, to actually do the L2 cancel, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this move is probably the hardest move I'm gonna go over today, but it is definitely worth learning, as in my opinion, it's the best move in NBA 2K24. Now, to do this move, you are first gonna have to actually learn how to speed boost. So in order to speed boost, all you wanna do, you wanna flick the right stick diagonally to the top side that the ball is not in. You can look at the controller cam if any of y'all are confused, but all you wanna do, that's all you want to do right there. And right after you do that move, you want to run, and you're going to get that little speed boost right there. Really good move. Now, this right here is already a really good move, but this with the L2 cancel is just completely broken. Now, to do the L2 cancel, you of course want to do that first speed boost that I just taught y'all. But right after you do that first speed boost, you want to hold L2 and then do the speed boost again to the other side. Now, the reason you want to hold L2 while doing this is because if you try to do it without holding L2, right? Look, I'm going to show y'all. You're gonna get that little snatch back. Now, what holding L2 does, it basically resets your player and it cancels you out of the previous move. So you can do it with a lot of different moves. This one is just the most OP. So it's gonna cancel you out of that first speed boost and put you into that next one. And I'm telling y'all, locks cannot keep up with this move. It's just so broken. You can also L2 cancel with the behind the back, and that is also one of my favorite moves in NBA 2K24. It catches every single lock off guard. Now, the first thing that you need to learn is obviously how to do the first behind the back. It's really simple. All you want to do, hold R2 and flick the right stick diagonally down to the opposite ball hand. But with the L2 cancel, this allows us to just out of nowhere while moving do a behind the back, and it's so hard to guard. All you want to do while running, whenever you're ready to do the behind the back, start holding the left trigger and then do a behind the back. This one is really easy to do. It's way easier than the previous move. Again, look at the controller cam if any of y'all are confused. Now, the next move that I'm going to show you how to do is the left stick cancel, and this move right here is way easier to do than the L2 cancel. Now, this is what that move looks like right here. As you can see, very good move. Now, let me stop yapping. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to do this move. Now, what you want to do, of course, you want to do that first long cross speed boost. I really don't know the official name for it. I just call it the long cross speed boost, but you just want to do this. You do that by flicking the right stick to the top side that the ball is not in. Right after this animation right here finishes, you want to hold the left stick straight up. Now, after you do those two moves in succession, what you want to do, you want to keep flicking the right stick to the opposite sides of the ball hand. Now, you do have to wait until each animation finishes, because if you don't, obviously it's going to mess up, give you a snatch back or some weird stuff. But once you do all that together, this is what it's going to look like. Just a really good move, and it's really hard to predict what you can do out of it. You can really do anything out of it. Now, this move right here, I never really see anybody do, and it is a personal favorite of mine. That move is the double LeBron step back. Well, it's really the John Wall step back. I call it the LeBron step back though, because in 2K20 it was the LeBron step back, so I kind of have a habit of calling it that. And this is what that move is going to look like. You can spam it as much as you want. To do a normal LeBron step back, you want to flick the right stick back while not holding anything. So once you learn that, the next thing that you want to do right after the first LeBron step back finishes, you want to hold the left stick straight up and then do it again. Now, you do have to wait for the animation to finish, and it did take me a minute to figure out the timing for this move as well. That's one thing that you are going to have to learn. This move right here is probably the most simple move that I'm going to go over today, yet it is one of the best. And that move is the Hezi speed boost, and this move is going to create so much space from your defenders, because you can just be standing still and then out of nowhere get a speed boost. I didn't do it right there. That's what it should look like. You just out of nowhere be standing still, not doing anything, and just boom. And you keep doing, there's no limit on how much you can do it. Now, all you want to do to do this move, flick the right stick to the top right, do that little hezzy right there. You have to flick it to the side of the ball hand. So if I got it in my left hand, you're gonna do it to the somewhere on the left. Like I said, it doesn't matter. And if I got it in my right hand, do it somewhere on the right, and you are gonna get that speed boost right there. Previously, I went over the L2 cancel behind the back, and that move is really broken, as y'all know. But another crazy behind the back move you can do is the double behind the back. This move is gonna look a little something like this. You can spam it as much as you want. Now, I wouldn't really recommend doing this move a whole lot because it does take up a lot of your stamina to perform. Now, to do this move, first you have to learn how to do a normal behind the back. And the way you do that, while standing completely still, you want to hold R2 and flick the right stick diagonally down to the opposite side that the ball is in. Very simple to do a normal behind the back. Now, the double behind the back, it is also pretty simple. All you want to do, after you do the first behind the back, what you want to do, you want to flick the right stick twice to that side, and then do a behind the back to the other side. Hopefully I explained that well. If y'all are confused, I recommend looking at the controller cam. Now, this move isn't really like a space creating move, but I gotta put this move in the video. This move is the John Wall crossover. This right here is what the move is gonna look like. I mean, you can just get to the rim so fast, or not even the rim, just like wherever you're doing it from. And it's really easy to do. All you wanna do while running straight, flick the right stick to the top side that the ball is not in. Now, you do have to be holding R2. Well, you don't have to hold R2, but the one you get while not holding R2 is a little bit slower. But yeah, if you put all those moves together, you're gonna be unstoppable. No one's gonna be able to stick you. Every single move that I just showed y'all are some of the best moves in the game. Now, since y'all stayed until the end of the video, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all my jump shot that I use on this build, and that is Tracy McGrady, Oscar Robertson, Sadiq Bey, and then for the speed you want to go max, and for the blending you want to go with 7921. If you haven't already, I would really appreciate it if you could like and sub to the channel. Leave a comment down below if y'all have any questions about any of the moves I showed in this video, but that's pretty much it, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.